in the title of the video, today I have a health update. There are 3 parts of my iron that was checked. If you guys are not familiar with what the ferritin is, that's actually the storage of iron in your body. It was a very difficult process to get more answers about why my ferritin is low. That was God sent, y'all. And not only did she refer me to the hematologist, also put me on a totally different iron than I have been taking in the past. This really has opened my eyes up about my doctor at this point and whether or not it's time to make a change, because I feel like that I never should have been like stressing out about my iron. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't even imagine if my health was really poor, because if I couldn't even get something this small done, I can't even imagine what my life would be like if I was battling like a really, really serious illness. I titled this A Welsh Christmas, and the reason why I did that is because I'm wearing this Welsh shirt.
What's this?
Huh? Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new, my name is Macy. Hey guys, hey, what's up? How are you guys doing? Hope you all are doing well. So as you guys can tell down in the title of the video, today I have a health update. So if you're interested in all I have to say, then just keep on watching. Okay guys, so I thought that I would come back on here before the end of the year, give y'all a quick health update and talk with you all about everything. Now, I wasn't gonna come back on here and share anything, but every time I'm vulnerable and like share things about my health and different things like that, women are very grateful and thankful for that. And so in this video, I thought I would do the same, and hopefully this information can help someone else out there. So let's just go ahead and dive right into this video. Now, probably about 3 weeks ago, I posted a video where I was saying that I was tired, I was dizzy, fatigued, and really just didn't feel good. And I did hint around that it probably was my iron, but I also thought that it was just the fact that I had finished all of these final exams for graduate school and just was really burnt out on that. But anyway, nonetheless, my doctor went ahead on and ordered a lab study for me to do. And so I did that, and just like I thought, my iron storage is very low. Now, for me, there were 3 parts of my iron that was checked. The first one is my actual level, which I feel like could be better, but they always say that it's in normal range, and I'll share it right here. My hemoglobin, which is also good, but then the ferritin. Now, if you guys are not familiar with what the ferritin is, that's actually the storage of iron in your body. And so as you can see, mine is deficient, it's very low, and as a result of that, I do feel symptoms of that. And it's also been studied in the medical literature as well that your ferritin can cause, like, you know, tired, fatigue, and just all of the stuff that I had going on. Now, this has been an ongoing struggle for me for many years now, and I have been compliant. I've been taking like iron supplements. I've been trying to eat like a well-balanced diet because I am conscious of this. However, it's just still a struggle for me, and it's just not getting better in my opinion. And so I ended up, probably 2 days after that video, I went to urgent care because I was dizzy and just felt really bad. They gave me some pills for dizziness and then told me that I needed to make a follow-up appointment with my doctor. So I was unable to do that because it was really hard to get in with her. And I talked to her nurses and basically told them the same thing I'm telling you. It was a very difficult process to get more answers about why my ferritin is low. They kept telling me that I was fine and that, oh, well, your iron level is fine, so you're fine. And I was like, well, I want to, you know, be more educated on iron tablets. I want to also understand like why this is happening to me. And eventually I got nowhere with them. And then finally, I called my doctor back again, and I got another set of nurses, and they referred me to a nurse practitioner in the clinic. That was God sent, y'all. It was God sent because once I was able to get in with her, I just talked with her, and she did a lot for me. And she just did so much for me. And not only did she refer me to the hematologist, but she also checked other vitamins and just other stuff that I'll get into later in the video. And I was just so thankful for her. So fast forward, I did go to the hematologist and got some really, really helpful information that I had not gotten from my doctor. And so basically, he was telling me about foods to avoid that I was actually eating. So now I know that. He told me when to take my iron, how often to take it, what foods to avoid. And he also put me on a totally different iron than I have been taking in the past. And that alone just gave me so much reassurance, because the particular iron tablet that he put me on, or capsule that he put me on, this is one that is highly absorbable, right? So that means that I have a chance to get my iron up finally, because I'm on a capsule that is been proven to be absorbable in your system, right? And he just gave me a lot of information. Like, he talked to me, and I felt heard, right? And I was so thankful that I advocated for myself to be in front of him. And I genuinely feel, y'all hear the train? And I genuinely feel like I'm on a road to recovery. I'm on a road to get my iron up. And I'm just so thankful for the nurse practitioner that listened to me. And I'm also thankful for the hematologist. So I want to get into what I have specifically. So I have an iron deficiency without anemia. And that tends to get overlooked. And I really have to be careful with how I say this, because I don't want to make it seem like I'm spreading false information. But I will say that that is in the medical literature. I do have a study on my desk that shows that individuals like myself and other women in America, we also can have an iron deficiency without anemia. Now, in my case, it's not really taken serious. I know for me it wasn't. It was very difficult to get to that next step. Now, if I had anemia, because I've also been anemic, so I know exactly how that feels as well. It's very, it's bad. You can get hospitalized. A lot of people, like at one time I was this close to needing a blood transfusion, and it's very, very difficult to be battling an iron situation. But I don't have that, I'm not anemic, but I just want to validate the people like me who have this, and we also have symptoms as well. Like, it's really, really tough, right? So that's what it is. I'm so excited that this nurse practitioner, she listened to me. Not only that, but she also checked some vitamins, and come to find out, I'm a little bit low on D3, so I'll have to take that with K3. So I'm going to start that, and then I also am going to be getting an MRI done on my neck, just to make sure that there isn't any like blockages in my neck, because there's an artery that runs through here, and if it's blocked or if it's clogged or anything like that, that can also cause dizziness. And what else? And so that's it. So I want to let y'all know that this is a serious thing, and doctors are very reluctant. Like, even when I read that study, it said that doctors are just, I don't know. So you really have to push in order to get answers with this, the way that I did. And which leads me into my next point. This really has opened my eyes up about my doctor at this point, and whether or not it's time to make a change, because I feel like that I never should have been like stressing out about my iron, and basically all I was wanting was to get more information. I wanted to get more knowledge about iron tablets and how they should be taken and how they should be used. Like, to me, that's like, I don't see that as something, as a big thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't even imagine if my health was really poor and I was trying to get, more information, how her nurses and how, I don't want to get into it. Like, I don't even want to think about how stressed out I would be, because if I couldn't even get something this small done, I can't even imagine what my life would be like if I was battling like a really, really serious illness. Um, so that's the update, you guys. I go have the MRI in January, so I really hope that this video helped someone else out there. Take a look at your ferritin. If your ferritin is low, just know that and I'm not a doctor. I don't, I'm not diagnosing anyone or anything. But for me and my ferritin being as low as it was, I feel that. Okay, it's not in my head. It's not something that I'm making up. I feel like all parts of your iron needs to be in normal range in order for you to feel good. So in other words, they would have to know that with my ferritin being that way, like, obviously I'm feeling something. Ferritin is here, hemoglobin is good, iron is on the low end of being normal. Like, I feel like in order for you to feel good, all of your levels need to be within normal range. And if they're not, then that's a problem for that person. So anyways, if you guys have any questions about what I just said about iron deficiency without anemia, and that it's a real thing, it's been studied in the medical literature and all of that, then you guys can drop me some comments. If you want a copy of that study, then drop me some comments, let me know. In fact, I might even link it because it is free for, people to go online and read. So, but anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll talk to you soon. Cheers. Hoi.